What's up? It is 1750. Wait, no, dumbass. 1950, Sunday evening. So, this is a double feature movie review. We got 96's Bound and 2015's Justice League Gods and Monsters. So, I watched Bound for the first time finally the other day, this past week. First, I've seen it before, but I've always caught it from the where did I catch it from? Them getting caught to the end. I never saw it beginning to end. So, yeah, that was an interesting movie. I mean, it's ahead of its time, but it does feel stiff and shit, as in. Oh, fire truck. As in, like, it feel like it's the way that they come off on each other. Like, how they interact in scenes and shit. Like, it's really stiff. Like, Gina Gershon definitely sells it as a lesbian, as a butch lesbian. I really like that. Jennifer Tilly though, like, no, not really. Um, who else was in that? Oh yeah, Christopher Elliott's in it. Joey Pants is in it. That's his nickname. Um, I forget who else was in that. It was a good movie though. I liked it, but it's a stiff movie to watch. Like, it's really good. It's by the Wachowskis. This is 3 years before they even did The Matrix. Um, and decades before they decided to have a sex change. So that was cool. Um, I don't know. Like, watching Bound now, it just, I don't know. It doesn't really click with me. Like, it's good as a story, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's good, but it's like I guess a 6 out of 10. I don't know. I mean, it's ahead of its time because it came out in the '90s with lesbian lead and shit. Like, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's pretty fucking awesome considering when the hell was that with Matthew Shepard? Wasn't that 95? 95 or 97 with Matthew Shepard's death. Can't remember. Because there wasn't that big LGBT boom in films of, early films that would later become cult classics until like late '90s. So it was basically, uh, this was a year before Boys Don't Cry dropped with Hilary Swank, and this was 2 years before The Truth About Jane came out on Lifetime. And that movie is still relevant as hell, no matter what fucking era you're in. Um, but yeah, Bound. I don't know. I want to like it, but it has its funny moments, but for the most part, it's just not that good. And I don't know, it's just stiff dialogue, I guess, and shit. I don't know. But yeah, like, it's okay to watch like once or twice, maybe. I don't know. I didn't really care much for the sex scene. Whatever, big deal. See one tit, seen them all. um, what else? I mean, the plot's awesome. It's a good solid plot. I just think that people's timing with everything didn't really like click. I don't know. Maybe I just need to watch it again in the future to really get a handle on it, I guess. I don't know. Or if some chick watches, you're not a lesbian. You wouldn't understand. That might be, but at least I'm trying. um, I mean, I do like that it's ahead of its time, but that's about it. And the cast is cool, but whatever. I don't know. Justice League Gods and Monsters. That movie is awesome. That for me is an 11. Because one, I forgot about it. I knew about it, watched it when it first came out, and loved it. And that goes for Chronicles as well. I'm combining those into one whole movie, because if they put Chronicles in the film, it would have been a whole film. It would have been, instead of being three separate origin stories. This one I like because it's an alternate take on Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. In this one, Superman is Mexican, and I remember people were so pissed about that. Yeah, not only is he Mexican, Zod is his father. So people are like, oh, this is bullshit. Like, man, I remember that back. I remember that little bit of backlash about him being Mexican. Like, what does it matter? At least it's pioneering diversity. Jesus Christ. And Batman is Kurt, not Bruce, which was really nice. And Michael C. Hall does an amazing Batman, or Man Bat as it's titled in the film. Becca plays Wonder Woman. She was originally to wed Orion, but that didn't work out. So, yeah. I do love that concept, though. I like how it's the Trinity that we grew up with, but in a different universe. And it's a whole new take on them, and how. Damn. Itchy. Ugh. It's a different take, and it shows how. They're more Toltarian, I guess. And Batman just, feeds, but he's also trying to find a cure at the same time. But he's not a detective. He's like he's the Morbius of this movie. That's what I was thinking of when I watched it. Like, he's got Morbius's powers minus the hand sucking shit. And he would rather try and find a cure to stop his progression or whatever, and versus being a hardcore detective and shit. He's still a detective, but would rather find a cure than all that other shit. The plot twist with that was really good, just like Bound's plot twist. That was good too. But yeah. But yeah, Justice League Gods and Monsters, that was really good shit. I love the hell out of that. That was so good. I like alternate takes on heroes, because when you get an alternate take, it really opens up a whole new perspective and a whole new universe to choose from. That's why I love when DC does its multiverse events, because you never know what they're going to fucking do next. You never know who's going to be put on the chopping block, or whoever's going to be combined together to make a new Justice League, or whatever new threat comes out. That makes it fun. Plus, you have so many choices with that shit. What didn't I like about Justice League Gods and Monsters? That they didn't add the Chronicles into the film. If they'd have added that in the beginning, that would have been smart. That would have been good, because then you would have had your solid origin story built up. And it would have played out a lot better. It would have made it, a real solid film, and I would have loved it more. One thing that I really truly loved was Chronicles for Superman. That was a really deep story, because in that one, he had to stop Kid Brainiac from destroying the city. And he gave him a lobotomy and killed him. But what I liked in the animation was that heavy sigh. That, like, I felt that shit. Like, that was some good top animation. Like, shit. And then in the movie, Gods and Monsters, they are being framed by Kurt's friend using shit from Apocalypse to wipe out the team, which is interesting. I was like, that was a hell of a concept. And seeing all the alternate universe takes of all the other Justice League members was really cool too. And who they would have grown up to be, that's awesome. And Bound's plot twist with the money heist. I mean, that's good shit. I like that. I like that it's a twist where it's, two lesbians. Well, one lesbian and a unsure lesbian until the end. So we'll go with lesbian bi-curious. If that angers you or some shit, I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck. I'm going by what I see on the screen. I mean, it's interesting, but the delivery for it all just kind of lacked, I guess. Like, I don't know. And why did I give Justice League an 11? Because I haven't seen it in 5 years. And being that I'm going back in time with movies and finding older stuff to watch, whether, it's like 1 to 5 years or 20 or, whatever, I'm finding it to be really appealing again. So I'm remembering stuff that I forgot and then also picking up on stuff in it I missed the first time through. So it's a lot more appealing to me. Oh, that felt good. Whew, that felt really good. So, yeah, I enjoyed that very much. Both of them were good, but definitely Justice League takes the victory here. And it's not because, I'm a DC, I like DC or anything. It's just, it's a better film. Just for me, anyway, it's a better film. Like Bound, I wish it was better, but it just, I don't know. I don't know. It's like there was something missing, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe it's just, I'm not really into the heist movies anymore. I don't know. I do like the Wachowskis' approach in that film with the filmography. That was interesting too. So that's props to that. I like the way they did the filmography, I guess. What else was there? Casting's good. Directors are cool. Casting director's awesome. Voice talents are great. If you don't like DC, you don't like the Wachowskis, you don't like anyone involved, oh well, you won't like this. If you do, you'll totally enjoy these. If you don't like heist films, comic book movies, not your cup of tea. If you do, totally your cup of tea. I did like how they picked Benjamin Bratt for Superman. That was an interesting choice. I mean, I like that because, he's a good fit, but I never really saw him voice talent wise like that. But everybody surprises me. It's always a surprise with whoever they pick. Michael C. Hall was interesting because I like him, but I mean that was really interesting. Him as Batman, like, I kind of like that. It'd be good to have him in the future too. But yeah, Gods and Monsters was dark, but I don't know. Bound wasn't that dark. Although if it came out today, people would bitch and moan about it. They cry about Joey Pants punching Gina in the face and shit. He hates lesbians. He's a woman hater. He beats women. Oh, God. We need to cancel him. He doesn't like the LGBT community. A lot of people don't like the LGBT community, including the LGBTs themselves sometimes, depending on who you talk to. But that's a whole other can of worms for a different situation, so. Yeah, that's all I got, honestly. So, and I think that's all I'm gonna do tonight because I'm just kind of bored and just that kind of feeling. So, till next time, like and subscribe for thoughts and prayers.